Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome back to She Reads Tarot. Yes, two in a row. I'm on a roll, y'all. It has been a while. I want to apologize, you guys, for my absence. I have been going through some stuff recently with my health and being diagnosed currently. I've gotten a couple of diagnoses back. One of them, I'm still working on getting information. I did go and have some tests done today. So I'm hoping to have more results back soon. I do have a plan for the couple of the diagnoses that I have. I have a couple of plans in action, and I'm getting some other therapies lined up for those things. Okay. But I am focusing on my health and taking care of myself. That is so important. I haven't done it for years. It was so funny. I went to the doctor today. I'll make this really quick. But I went to the doctor's office today and they were like, yeah, did you have any questions? They were like, well, how long have you been having this issue? And I'm like telling them, and they're like, well, um, what is your primary care said? And I'm like, well, I don't have one. And they're like, oh, okay, because we were looking in the system and we pretty much couldn't find any much of anything on you. And I'm like, yeah, you probably won't, because I'm probably nowhere there. Because I am very blessed, I should say. But to not be in the system, but at the same time, there are things that are available in the medical system that are necessary and important for us to partake in. But definitely a lot of good things that they do offer. I don't necessarily believe in everything that goes on there. So that's pretty much why I've stayed away from it. I've tried to live a holistic lifestyle, but since I have been a lot more sedentary and stressed and to the wall with things going on, you guys, that's like a shock to my system, my body, and my life in general. It's all kind of coming in and it's making, I guess, my systems are like turning against me because it's like, you haven't paid attention to yourself. So you need to do that. All right, but just shout out to all of those who take care of self and go get regular checkups and take care of themselves and exercise and focus on their health because it's important. You are important, guys. Never forget that. All right, so we are getting ready to get started with today's message for Taurus. Today, we are going to be doing you versus them. I do like to do these readings monthly, you guys. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. If you are interested in Cancer only messages, please go to my other channel. I do read for all 12 signs, however, so you can find majority of that here. But I also do Cancer versus the other signs on my other channel. Just today, I did a Cancer versus Capricorn reading. If you want to go check that out, that is uploaded on my channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, and the link is below. The link to my other channel, Tarot Talk Live, is also below. Please go and check that out. Make sure you subscribe. I do giveaways here and on all of my channels. I do a giveaway for a 3-question reading for one winner once a month on this channel and also for a monthly prize. Everything that I give away is in the description box below. You do need to be subscribed in order to win, and hashtag win in order to be entered in the drawing for the 3-question reading. Hashtag win for the 3-question reading specifically, okay? That is a separate drawing from the monthly prize. All right. There are readings available in the monthly giveaway, but again, for the 3-question reading, you have to hashtag win and I will enter your name in a drawing. All right. Okay. Also, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, please go to my website. The link is below. I am running a sale on all readings or any purchase over $25 on my website is 50% off. Use the coupon code Easter. Do it now. You have all the way through Easter, which I believe is on the 20th, I believe. So please go ahead and take advantage. A lot of you have been taking advantage of that sale. And I just want to say thank you and blessings to all of you. Okay. My blessings and my love and well wishes to each and every one of you. All right. Every little thing definitely counts and goes back towards this business. And that is what this is. And also the collective. Okay. So when I do my giveaways, when I do promo sales, when I do sales and things like that, all of that is, from me to you. Okay. So that is what I consider a blessing. Also, if you guys are interested in the channel membership, speaking of blessings, please make sure to do so. It is $4.99 a month. However, that is less than half the cost of an extended, which is $11.11, or a one question reading with me, which is also $11.11. And if you're interested in any of those, please go to the website. And also, if you're interested in becoming a member, please click on the membership button below. All right. You also get a free question every month, you guys. All you have to do is email me to access your perk. But you have to be a member first. Okay. All right. Let's get started with the readings for Taurus. This is for Taurus and the collective. So this means, Taurus, this is for you and your person. Or if you are dealing with a Taurus collective, this is your energy and this is the Taurus's energy. Okay. So when I say we are on Taurus's energy, this would reflect to you if you are Taurus's person and you're watching this. Okay. Because this channel is for cross watchers, it's for all signs, right? However, when I'm doing a collective specific reading for a specific sign, I always include that sign, but I also give room to the entire collective. Okay. Take it how it resonates. All right. And if y'all need to rewind that and rewatch it 5 times to get it, do that. For those of you in the back, in the middle, and on the side, it's all good because I'm probably somewhere in the middle. I'm just being real. But Spirit is leading me right now for sure. So the way I am going to do this is I am going to have timestamps available below. I'm already getting hot, you guys, so I'm going to start taking clothes off. Sorry. Not all my clothes, just I have a tank top on. But for whatever reason, I was cold and now I'm not. Now I'm hot. So hold on 1 second while I take a drink of something cold. My temperature is all over the place today, y'all. Sorry, it's part of what I'm dealing with right now. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Y'all, I have a little bit of a different setup. I thought I would get a little bit closer up so you guys could see the cards a little bit better. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the oracle messages. I'm going to pull oracle for you, Taurus, or if this is Taurus's person watching, I'm going to pull cards for you. All right, and then Taurus's person will be next. Okay, so I'll pull oracle messages out of each deck that I select for each person. Okay, and then we'll just go and go and go until I've pulled all the oracle that I want to pull, and then I'll go back and we'll go over the cards, okay, for each person. Starting with Taurus, okay? So tell us about Taurus, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Taurus, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Taurus's person. Okay. Now I'm going to go for a completely different deck here. Just kind of showing you the way that I'm doing this. And y'all, every month I try to have a different spread for you all, just to kind of keep it fresh and new. Some spreads I create, some spreads are classic, some spreads I get from watching others and I will make them my own. Just depends on what I'm feeling or however I am led. Tell us about Taurus, please. And if I ever say Cancer throughout this reading, please forgive me. I have to lend that to my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. It just happens sometimes. So I'm not going to put those back in the deck. All right. Tell us about Taurus, please. And Taurus's person. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Taurus, please. Tell us about Taurus's person, please. Okay, that one was jumping out. Taurus, your person has something to say. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Taurus and Taurus's person, please. Tell us about Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know? Tell us about Taurus, please. Tell us about Taurus's person. Taurus's person, please. Okay. Tell us about Taurus, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Y'all don't mind me. I can get a little crazy with the oracle sometimes. Taurus's person. Okay. Get a little crazy. Tell us about Taurus, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Taurus's person. Okay. All right. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over this oracle. So we'll start with Taurus's energy first. So, y'all, I feel like I'm in a dream. But it was kind of mixed up. But the same two oracle from the previous message is kind of crazy. And I know I shuffled those cards fairly well. So we have overcome and affirm here. Overcome and affirm here for you, Taurus. It says spiritual obstacles, current major issue. You will find a solution, lesson learned, and cycle closed. And then you have affirm. Daily affirmations. Words are powerful. Releasing negative speech and thoughts, and positive reinforcement here. So, Taurus, if this is your energy here, I feel like this is, you've recently or maybe in the past have come out of a situation that was very difficult for you. With the cycle closed here, this could have been a relationship that ended. With lesson learned here, you could have come out um, feeling as though, you know more, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like almost like an energy of you're not going to repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? You've learned something, you'll never repeat that again. It caused a lot of trouble for you, it caused a lot of obstacles for you. You know, it was just a lot for you. All right. And with affirm here, this talks about you being in a very positive place in life right now. Your speech, the things that you're saying is positive. You're around people that are very positive towards you. You know what I'm saying? And keeping your environment clear. All right. And I feel like this is helping you to heal. All right. So towards whatever the environment that you were coming out of, you're in a completely opposite energy now. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? So we have Epiphany. See, look at this. It says self reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. Cancer. I mean, Taurus. I did it. Strike one. All right, Taurus. So self reflection. Again, you are seeing something in a different light, having overcome whatever it is you are coming or have come out of. Do you understand? Whatever the situation that you were in before, now that you're out of it, you're seeing things in a different light here. All right. So maybe you went into the connection, you know, feeling like you would never date someone in a different race. Okay. And maybe coming out of this connection, you have a completely different idea of that. Okay. Or maybe you went into the connection thinking that you'll only date people who have blue hair and blue hair, maybe, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, like Barbie, look like Ken. And maybe, okay, after being with this type, okay, you have a completely different view of what it is you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Or the type of person you want. So with the firm here, I feel like now you're putting yourself in, or you're putting yourself in positions or places to obtain or manifest these things that are completely opposite of what you had. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I said, it's something completely different. Something completely different. Let's see. Look, we have tension here. Tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. Okay. So I, f- excuse me, I feel like it was more of a headache than anything else. I'm getting the energy of this type that you were going after before, okay? Or whatever the situation that you were dealing with before, it was one that caused you a lot of stress. Okay? And you are not willing to go back to that energy here. All right, let's see, what else do we have for you? It says the Great Gathering. Let's get that a close up so you can see the Great Gathering here. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. Cantor, I feel like this is an energy of feeling like you're at home. Okay? Because this is like your ancestors. This is like a gathering of your tribe, your people. Okay? The great gathering. All right? So this could be the energy of you getting together with family or being around people that you feel comfortable with, people that think like you. Okay? It says intuitive hits, Cancer. The great gathering. Soul tribe, your soul family here. I feel like a lot of you, for some of you, you are about to meet your soulmate, your actual soulmate, the person that you feel comfortable with, Cancer, with epiphany, I'm sorry, Taurus, with epiphany and tension here. This again, this is you seeing things in a way that you've never seen them before. Okay, like I said, overcome and affirm. You're overcoming something extremely negative, okay, and coming into something extremely positive, okay. So let's see what this says here. What is the hidden truth here? It says, my life is not as together as it seems. My life is not as together as it seems. And I'm so attracted to you. I feel with tension here, this tension card here, Cancer. Sorry, Taurus. I think I'm at 3 times now. Um, with stressed out and worry here, I feel like you may be meeting someone who is your soulmate, but I feel like you may feel some type of way. Um, you may feel like this person may not accept you for some reason. So there's a bit of feelings of, I don't want to say unworthiness, but just not as worthy, okay, as this person. Because it says, I'm so attracted to you. So whoever it is you're meeting, you definitely are looking up and at this person. You're looking up to and at this person. But for whatever reason, you feel as though you're not as ready as they may be, or you're not as put together as this person is. Let's see here. Brunette female, darker hair, intense and focused. Do you see this? This definitely looks like an energy of someone who's checking someone out, wondering, and very extremely focused on how this person is going to react. Do you see what I'm saying? How this person is going to react here. I feel like you need to focus on having positive thoughts when it comes to yourself. Okay. Having positive thoughts when it comes to yourself, because you'll attract things to you in a much more stronger way. Therefore, boosting your confidence in yourself, therefore, feeding into that feeling of, power and attractiveness. It's like a wheel. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It says, make the effort, y'all. Look at this. See? I'm telling you right now. Like you are worthy here. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel very strongly, Taurus, that it's for you to make the first move in this case. I feel like because you've been kind of questioning things, you know, and looking over your shoulder at this person, I feel like they're kind of unsure of how to approach you, but you need to build up that confidence, make the effort, take the time out to, put yourself together, have a more positive appearance, or you know what I'm saying? Be more confidence in your actions, because that's going to attract people towards you. And that's also what a firm is. It's all about attraction, the law of attraction. I feel like with overcome, I feel like you've also been in the energy of being like you've just overcome. And you don't want to look like we shall overcome or we just overcame, you know? You want to look like you are winning and you've been winning, like you wrote the game type energy. And that's where a firm comes in. So, Taurus, if this is you, I feel like there's just a bit of, you just need to put forth the effort. Just a little bit of effort, I feel like, is all it takes for you, Taurus. Definitely very concerned in things that are beautiful, just like Cancers are. Okay, I say that because I'm a Cancer. But whatever your person's sign is, I'm just saying, make the effort, and I feel like it's going to have a wheel effect. All right. Now let's look at your person's energy. Okay. So we have new love and blessings. Look at this. Look at it. Read it and freaking weep. Okay, Taurus. First of all, Taurus, the reading that I had done for you on my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, the other day, for you was absolutely gorgeous. So I would go and check that out if I were you. I did all 12 signs, who's coming towards you, why, and I also did Cancer's reaction towards each of the 12 signs. So pretty interesting. Two parts. Go check them out. But new love and blessings here. So let me tell you, did I not say that this was someone new coming towards you? And with blessings here, this is something very, very beautiful, opposite of anything that you had before. Unexpected money, being spoiled, or spoiling yourself. Do you see that, Taurus? What did I tell you? Start spoiling yourself, start making the effort, taking care of yourself, and your person will do the same. This is prosperity in all things and good health. Okay? Okay? And with new love, it says new crush, going on a date, falling hard, meeting the one, okay? Instant connection and insane chemistry. This person is all of the things for you already, Taurus. So you should focus on knowing this and then act accordingly, because now this person is focused on you. So what are you going to do? You're going to give them something to look at, or are you going to make them question what it is they're looking at? So let's see. We have smell the roses here. Smell the roses. It says slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. Do you see this? Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. And then it says wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. Listen, you make this person wanna all the things. And I feel like this is definitely another sign for you to take out some extra time and take care of you and do you, because this person is already, with wishful thinking, they are already looking at you like you are their wish fulfillment. They are already wanting you like a bag of chips, a Coke, and a smile. Okay. All of that. Okay. All the things. They are wanting it. Okay. With you. Take the time to notice that this person is also smelling those roses, and that might also motivate you as well to make more of an effort. Okay, you're gonna start slowing down next time you walk from here to there because they might be looking, right? That type of energy. So take it how it resonates. We have break the chain here. Okay, look at this. Blow the whistle. So your person is coming in, Taurus, breaking cycles. What did I tell you? This person is coming in, shutting it down. Okay, so whatever it was that you learned in the past, my dear Taurus, this person is about to show you something completely different. Remember when I said epiphany? See, look, it says self reflection, answered questions, untapped talents, overcoming. This person is coming in to show you something. Like they're going to show you untapped talents, things that you never even knew about yourself, Taurus. This person is going to take you there. They are. It says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Y'all, look at this. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I love how that light just got bright because I'm telling you right now, that's what this person is going to show you. You're not going to be able to see the past from messing with this person. Ooh, I love it. It sounds good to me. Next, it says, I knew exactly what I was doing, and we both know I'm not the one for you. So listen, this person is saying to you and or also showing you, Taurus, you need to slow down and pay close attention, because while you're sitting here saying, we both know that I'm not the one that you want that person, this person is saying, listen, Taurus, I knew exactly what I was doing when I reached out towards you, when I wanted you, when I was looking at you, when I was coming towards you, when I called you, when I chased you, when I called you back. I knew what I wanted then, and I know what I want now. You're the one that's got some sort of confidence issues. Look at this. It says dating queen. Look at this. It says opportunities, dates, in abundance. See, I feel like this person is extremely good looking, charming, or has a lot of people that want them. You see what I'm saying? So you may be sitting in an energy of, I know this person doesn't want me like that. You know what I mean? I know this person isn't going to dote over me like that. No, you're still sitting in that energy of that last relationship that was not fair. Okay. That was not good for you, not healthy. All right. So what do we have? Express your love. See, this person is going to do just that. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture, Taurus, okay? Because this person is not going to hold back when it comes to expressing their love for you and showing you what page they are on when it comes to you. They ain't playing. That last person might have been playing, but they're not them, Cancer or Taurus. I'm sorry. I don't care how many times I say Cancer. I mean you, Taurus. Tell us about Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. Now we're going to look at the tarot, you guys. Sorry. Now we're going to look at the tarot messages and look at Taurus's energy first and see what the cards say. What is going on with Taurus, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Taurus, please. Tell us about Taurus, please. So we have the Four of Cups, the Star. Sorry, you guys, I'm used to my camera being in a different location. Sorry, Four of Cups. I have to train my brain. And the Star. The Six of Swords. I already know where this is going. And the Two of Cups. Yep, exactly where this is headed. Um, Under the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Justice card here. All right. So here's where we are, Taurus, and I'm getting this stuff out of the way here so I can get busy. All right, so here's where we are. So with the Four of Cups here, all right, this talks about you emotionally rejecting something, moving away towards this star. This is something that is beautiful, divinely guided, okay? Divinely guided. You rejected and pulled your energy away from something that was not good for you. And that was you overcoming this past connection, right? And it was emotional, and you had to emotionally shut down, I feel like, in order to separate from this person. You had to turn your emotions off in a such a way in order to move away. With the star, this talks about healing. This talks about things are better. You're starting to get better. You're starting to replenish your health, your hope, and love. And then comes this person. Definitely Mr. Right in all ways, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is you feel as though, you're just kind of in the dumps about being in this negative energy because you were so emotionally like withdrawn that you feel like you're not emotionally attractive. All right. So you've been divinely guided to this beautiful image of what you want, right? But I feel like with that Six of Swords here, it's like you left so quick that you were still mentally, because that swords talks about mind or communication, okay, or what your thoughts or what you say. I feel like in this energy, like you left so quick, but your thoughts were still there. You know what I mean? You haven't mentally overcome this situation. You just physically got away from this, right? And you emotionally drew back before you left. So you were emotionally protected, right? But I feel like your thoughts also need to heal. With the Two of Cups, this talks about love. This talks about someone who's coming to be your partner, your counterpart, to do things in an equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? This is all about you having unity in your connection, trust, okay? And just a very strong bond, soul connection, soul tie connection with your person. And that's what this new person is offering, but you are mentally still tied up. All right. Under the deck with the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card, this is again, things have shifted. This person that has come in is all of this Wheel of Fortune talks about blessings. And we saw this with the Oracle card with your person. This is all about blessings. Okay. This person is representing that. They are completely different, the opposite, okay, of what you were dealing with in the past. Okay. However, with the Strength card, I feel like you're still holding back. And I don't feel like you're necessarily holding back emotionally, but I feel like mentally. With the Six of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, again, this is you holding back. This is you thinking about the past, okay? Thinking about the past. And with that Seven of Swords, it's an energy of, feeling like you're kind of by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person doesn't really want to talk to me. This person, I'm never going to have, like, that again. There's an energy of feeling like you want to feel like someone is focused on you in that way. But it's about the attitude. It's about the attitude. With the Two of Wands here and the Justice card, okay, listen, this is about you looking at the past. Okay? This is all about you looking back at the past, stuck in that situation, afraid to leave that comfort zone, okay, of being emotionally withdrawn, okay, not allowing anyone in, right? But with the Justice card, this talks about someone who's honestly, this also talks about karma. This also talks about someone being honest. Okay. This talks about someone being honest, right? Um, but listen, if you're gonna stay in this safety net, then you're never going to let this person all the way in. Okay. You're never going to let this person all the way in. The Strength card also reflects someone who has a lot of confidence, okay? But it also talks about being brave. So I feel like there's an energy of not holding back when it comes to this person, kind of being the aggressor. Maybe ask this person out or ask them for their number, or something that you wouldn't normally do. Just kind of close your eyes and just do it. Once it's done, you're going to activate a reaction in this person, okay, that is going to cause you to shift into your confident self. Do you understand? Naturally. I'm telling you right now. So, gorgeous. Let's go ahead and hurry up and clarify. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and clarify. All right. Tell me about Taurus, please. I don't know how many times I say Cancer, but I'm here with you, Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. This Four of Cups, and tell me about the Four of Cups, please. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Wands. See, I feel like you had to get into this place where you felt safe when you were making your exit or your plans to get away from this past relationship that was so bad for you, Taurus. I feel like you withdrew, okay, and you went into this little safety zone, and I just feel like you never really came out. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like you never really came out. Now, you moved on from this person, yes, but I still feel like there was an energy of something was still holding on and looking towards the past. Okay? Under the deck, you have the King of Wands. See? Excuse me. There's an energy of you were looking towards the past and you were judging this person that you were coming towards, you know, against this situation. And, the person you're coming towards is extremely confident. Okay. This person may, like I said, be very attractive to other people, and you're not used to that focusing in on you. And I feel like this person is doing that in a way that is making you extremely uncomfortable, okay, because you have not emotionally, you know dove back in. All right. But tell me about the Star card here. Oh, I flipped two cards. So I got the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So the Star talks about being divinely guided towards, your path, your divine path, or your divine person, your divine counterpart. That Three of Pentacles talks about you working with someone else, like literally, you know working with someone for, a joint cause. Okay. Three of Pentacles can also refer to you working with another person. So this could be an outside person or someone coming in. This could also talk about counseling. That 10 of Wands here, though, is the key. This talks about you getting to the point that you know that you can't go any further until this happens. I feel like you do. I feel like there's some sort of therapy, something that is needed, because with stress here, the 3 of Pentacles, I just feel like the more, before you even start this connection with this new person, go to counseling, get these things out. You know what I'm saying? Clear out that old energy, and it'll give you some confidence here. Look, you have the 8 of Swords and the King of Cups. So this talks about blockages. This also talks about being emotionally distant. Okay. And I feel like there's some sort of emotional block. And if you just go and talk it out, that Swords again represents communication. And that 3 of Pentacles, that talks about talking to someone like a therapist or a counselor. I'm just telling you. Cancer, tell me about the 6 of Swords. I feel like you moved away so quickly. Look, Ace of Pentacles, you moved on to this new opportunity, or you went on to manifest this soul tie. Who knows when your soulmate is going to come in? You don't get to pick and choose, right? With the 4 of Swords, you weren't ready. You were still healing. Do you see what this says? Okay. You were still healing, Taurus, when this new love came in. It doesn't mean that you don't fall in love with this new person. It just means that you go talk to a therapist, talk it out, and trust me, with Epiphany, you are going to see things at a new angle, start seeing things with a healthier mindset. Okay. You're going to overcome and have healthier thoughts with affirmations. Overcome and affirm, y'all. Let's just take it on back to the beginning. I love when messages come full circle. It just means spirit is present and is doing what it do. Tell me about the 2 of Cups, please. And look, we have the 4 of Wands. You are definitely meeting your soulmate. This is talking about true commitment. Okay. This is also representative of the Justice card. This is all about karma. Okay. But this is about you being happy with this person. Under the deck, the 9 of Wands. Okay. Listen, you're going to start to feel more confident. The more things go with this person, the more you're going to start to feel confident. I feel like there's an energy of knowing that this is your forever person, that they're not going anywhere, that they're sticking around. That is going to build into you. And from there, Taurus, it's just going to go both ways. Oh my God, I can't keep doing this to you. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card, please. What does that represent? The Page of Swords here. Listen, this is all about being nervous, okay? And feeling as though just it's just the energy of holding back, not sure if this person is really looking at you, not feeling like confident enough. You know what I'm saying? That Page of Swords is about feeling like you're under a microscope. Do you know what I'm saying? Feeling as though people are like looking at you, looking at you online, you know, or this could be you wondering, like, is this person really into me like this? You know, under the deck, the Knight of Swords. Okay. This talks about taking decisive action here. And what I said was this person's energy is what is going to give you the courage and what is necessary for you to do what you need to do to really push things forward very quickly. Once you make that first step, That's all it's going to take. And this person is coming rushing towards you. Period, point blank. Once you get out of this Two of Wands energy and take that leap, this person, your soul tie, your soulmate, is coming in. Tell me about this Two of Wands and the Justice card. And the Justice card. Look at this. I cannot. Under the deck, the Hierophant. Whoa. You guys are manifesting your soulmate. This is absolutely beautiful. This also talks about being divinely guided towards your forever person. This also talks about you seeing things in a new light. Okay? Cause and effect. Okay? So what goes around comes around. Okay? Whatever your actions that is that you're going to be taking here, and that person is going to rush towards you, and this is just going to cause you to do more. Okay? And like I said, this is like an epiphany. Like your eyes are going to be opened and you're going to see things in a whole new light. All right, tell me about the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person isn't going anywhere. It's like an energy of, looking back and knowing that this person in the past, may have cheated, lied, been deceptive towards you, or like this person is going to jump out of a bag and they're going to change, no. The Knight of Pentacles talks about this person is going to be the same person today, tomorrow, 12 years from now, 18 years from then. Like they're not going to change. Look, under the deck, the Six of Wands with the Queen of Swords. You're questioning whether or not this person is going to change on you. All right? Or if this person is like just in their ego. But no, this is going to work. This person is going to show you that they are in it to win it here. Okay? They're in it to win it. So that was cute. That was your energy, Taurus. Now let's look at your person's energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Taurus's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Taurus's person, please. Tell us about Taurus's person, please. So we have the Empress. Okay, Taurus. Beautiful. Like I said, this person is so attracted to you. It's disgusting. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, but there's an energy of you were emotionally overwhelmed when you walked away from your person, or there's an energy of your back is turned, or you're not focused on how attracted this person is. Tell me more about Taurus, please. We have the Lovers. Look at this. Look at that. I love it when this happens. I mean, like, how long do y'all want to look at this? Because I just think it's one of the most beautiful things. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Yeah. You have the Empress, the Lovers, the Eight of Cups. This is like an overwhelming attraction. Or I feel like this person was so attracted that you were overwhelmed and walked away because you didn't know how to handle it. Five of Wands here. See, this talks about a level of stress or being, there's some sort of tension, okay, that is coming on here. Yeah, there's tension here. And I feel like your person is picking up on it. So under the deck, you have the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Wands, the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Listen, this person is trying to show you in every way, the Hierophant and the Devil. Okay, look at this Taurus energy. It finally came out, but your person's energy is coming out here. And do you see the Devil here? So this talks about a fear, Taurus, that you are having, an overwhelming fear that is keeping you from seeing that your soulmate is right here in front of you. With the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands, again, this is someone who is 100%, 100% there to fulfill you emotionally in every way. This is someone who wants to bring, that security and stability towards you. They want you to feel confident with them and safe. All right, with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, again, they're coming and offering you this opportunity that, listen, I'm the one for you. I am crazy about you. I'm overly attracted to you. I don't even know what to do if you turn me down. But I'm here to show you that everything is all good if you just give me a chance. Don't be afraid of me. All right. And I feel like this whole thing is making you nervous, or it's causing, there may be an argument because this person may be trying to convince you here. With that Eight of Cups, you may literally walk away from this person initially. It's not going to be easy for this other person, Taurus. I'm sorry. Like, you're not making it easy for this other person. But they're staying. They're fighting to stay in place despite how hard you're making it. Okay, let's clarify. Despite how hard you are making it. Tell me about this Empress and the Eight of Cups. Empress and the Eight of Cups. Look, 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 look. The Eight of Cups, yo. I'm telling you right now, this person, this is what happened. You met this person, and I feel like you both were aware that this was your soulmate, this was your person. You both had a heavy attraction towards one another here. Under the deck, the Two of Pentacles. See, but you walked away. I feel like you turned your back on this person because it was too much for you. Because why? You had not adjusted completely. You had not completely dealt with or adapted to this situation of being away from this negative, non romantic, non complimentary, non passionate individual. Okay, this person wasn't even nice to you. So you're not used to it when this person comes in and gives you a compliment or tells you something sweet or tells you they have a goal for you, or, you don't believe that stuff, right? So you walked away from it, right? Because you didn't know how to deal with it initially, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Um, yeah. Tell me about the Lovers and the Five of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a lover's quarrel, okay, between the two of you. It's going to be temporary. But I do feel like there's going to be some back and forth here. And look, we have the Devil because you're afraid. We have it twice here. That's what lets me know. And under the deck, the Ten of Cups. See, you're afraid of all of this love. You're afraid. You're actually afraid of getting what you've always wanted, which people would think that, you've got to be nuts. You've got to be, but Sometimes it's like that when you've been in an emotionally abusive, uh, you know, physically, socially abusive relationship. So, I mean, verbally, all the things. You don't know how to really accept it when you get somebody good that comes in doing things the right way. You don't. And so you kind of will reject it in a way, some of you. If you're like anything like the normal cancer material, you will reject it out of protecting yourself, or at least thinking that's what you're doing. See, 10 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. This is an energy of you trying to protect yourself or guard your feelings. You are trying to guard or emotionally protect your own feelings. 10 of Cups with the 7 of Wands, please. And I mean you, Taurus. I'm sorry, Taurus. The moon, because you're afraid of the unknown, because you're afraid of what may happen in this new connection. All right. 8 of Wands, it's happening so quickly. All right. You're afraid because things are changing. It's happening so fast. You don't know what the future is going to bring. But this person is here to show you. They're here to prove to you. They're here to stand right there until you get it. While you're sitting on the throne and healing, or whatever the case may be, they're there. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Look, the Knight of Cups. See, this talks about someone who is flirting with you. This person is giving you compliments. This person is wanting to take you out on dates. This person is like, listen, I brought you flowers today. I want to go and get you lunch. What do you want? Let's go to brunch. I mean, this person is doing all the things. And look, with the High Priestess under the deck, there's just an energy of until you know that you know that this person, until you can trust this person fully, until you feel that this is your divinely guided counterpart, this person is not going anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. And it did talk about intuition, y'all. So this reading is off the chain. Off the chain. I feel like some of my cancers need to hear this. Such a beautiful reading. Tell me about the Hierophant and the Devil, please. Taurus energy. And you are afraid with the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is all about really being, I feel to me, not being vulnerable in a naive sense, but just being very soft. You know what I'm saying? And inviting and, calm and relaxed and laid back, not worried. Okay. This is your soul mate. This is your divinely guided one. And you're going to wake up and realize this. And I feel like once you do, you're going to really get into your feminine side where you are not stressed. You are not worried. You don't have a migraine. You don't have a second thought about you. Look, 10 of Swords here. And look, you have the Ace of Wands back here. There's even going to be a lot of passion, okay? Because for once, you're not going to be feeling as though this person is going to walk away and leave at any minute here. You're not going to be emotionally detached anymore. You know what I'm saying? With that 9 of Cups, you're finally going to be feeling like, oh my gosh, I think this is the one. I think I am with the one for me. So, gorgeous. All right, gorgeous Taurus. So that is that on that for you and your person. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like more readings like this, please hashtag more in the comments. Okay, let me know. Um, Subscribe to the channel, you guys. Subscribership is a little bit down, and I know it's because I haven't been around, but I am back. So there's that. I will see you guys later on the next one. I think we'll be looking at Gemini. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.